Thank you to everybody who's been sending in their weather question. I'm going to turn it over to Deseme for her weather question.
My name's Deseme, and I'm in 3rd grade, and I go to North Linn, and my question is, why does the weather always have to change? Why can't it always be warm out?
That's a fantastic question, Deseme. Thank you. I don't know about you. I'm loving the heat, but not the humidity. So we'll see about if we can keep this warm temperatures up as we head throughout the rest of your summer. Reason that the weather is constantly changing is because we have seasons. So the earth moves around the sun, and we get to experience different seasons because of this. We have different positions around in for the most part, a circular orbit around the sun, and we have an axis that our earth tilts on, and we are at an angle on that axis. During our spring and fall months, where the temperatures are more mild, the sun is directly hitting the equator, and everyone is experiencing a very mild temperatures, and because temperatures are able to move around a little bit more from the equator. Then, as you head towards summer in the northern hemisphere, our Earth is tilted more towards the sun, and we get that heat more directly put on our northern hemisphere, allowing us to have our summer, while as the southern hemisphere has winter. Then if we completely do it 6 months later, then we start to see that the southern hemisphere is the ones that are getting that direct sunlight, and they're the ones who are experiencing summer now while we experience our winter. We also have what's called a jet stream. A jet stream is a strong winds concentrated in a narrow stream high up in the atmosphere. That position varies day to day, and general weather patterns are closely related to that position and the strength of that jet stream. The jet stream typically holds the cold air to our north and our hot air to our south. As that jet stream tends to move, then it starts to move where that cold air happens and where that hot air happens as well. When the jet stream moves up, it pushes the cold air up and allows that cold air where it dips to move down, and that hot air can move up into those gaps as well, allowing us to see different weather patterns and different temperatures. Thank you, Deseme, for your weather question. If you have a weather question, you could submit your video questions to kcrg.com/unews.